Should I go home or are we gonna meet?
So they're canceling the meeting.
Because why?
I do not have the answer to that. I just can't.
You don't know why, but you're gonna come in and just say we canceled the meeting. Is it because the building's on fire? I mean, we're canceling the meeting. I can't tell you why. What do you mean? What's that smoke behind me? I don't know. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Share the video and get to the comments and let me know what you think about this. Now, I covered this. It was the Thornton Township. They were supposed to have a meeting. Okay, it was last night. Okay, of course, Tiffany was like an hour late and everybody's just in there, you know, just basically bashing Tiff for an hour, waiting for her to show up. But of course, Tiffany didn't show up because Tiff, that's why, okay? Poor little Tiff just can't get right. So I noticed the Lansing Journal, so wonderful, okay? They had like some really good footage of like the, you know, kind of the setting. And there was this woman who spoke at the meeting, and like when what was supposed to be the meeting, since Tiffany didn't show up. She had a statement or like an apology to the people that she wanted to do. It's I couldn't even make out who she was from that video. But this right here, we'll be able to see it and actually hear what she actually said, because I couldn't even really hear what she was saying either. So we're going to watch this and see what is going on. Okay. This is right before, if you don't know, she never showed up. Okay. And her homeboy, who's hopefully is going to prison for tax evasion, you know. Fingers crossed. If it ain't that, it's gonna be for something else. But either way, Mr. Freeman, who ain't gonna be free but for so much longer, okay, hopefully, fingers crossed, all right, keeps coming in and then is finally gonna tell everybody that Tiff ain't coming, meeting canceled. Okay, but let's listen to this and see what's going on in here.
So why don't you tell me the truth now?
Lose your religion, girl. Go on. Do it. I'll back you up.
That's real.
Excuse me, can you all tell us if she's in the building? She's in the building?
She's here.
Okay.
You know, that's
Oh, so she was there. That's what I said. I was like, she gotta be there because Freeman's there. They always in the same place, her and that guy. Her little boyfriend / somebody else's husband should be concerned because they spend a lot of time together. I'm just saying. But that's funny. She just confirmed this Miss Wells. Okay. Loretta Wells just confirmed. Yes, she is in the building. Okay. Interesting.
Such disrespect.
Yeah.
Disregard.
she don't care.
Would someone let her know we're waiting for her?
She knows. She knows that she got a little. She watching everybody. You know, she know you. She already.
Right, you done called everybody in.
She knows.
Well, I'm waiting. Can I make a statement really quick?
Sure. Please.
All right.
Yeah, somebody say something because it damn sure ain't gonna be Tiff.
Yeah, so I just wanted to make a statement really quick. I want to address an incident that took place at a board meeting in Dalton that most of you were in, and you know, it was a lot of negative energy going on in the room, and I attempted to bring a positive perspective to the discussion, and my approach was not received well, and instead of maintaining my composure and positivity, I reacted inappropriately. I ended up calling someone old and ignorant, and I also called someone a clown, which was offensive and unprofessional.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they were coming at you. I mean, it's okay to defend yourself for sure. No matter what. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, if they were old, they were old. Like like old is old. When I'm old, I'm old. I'm gonna be old and get mad because somebody tell me I'm old. I don't know.
I deeply regret my actions, and for a long time, I was stubborn and failed to acknowledge that I owed an apology. As an employee of the Village of Dalton, at the time, I should have conducted myself with professionalism, regardless of the circumstances.
Yeah.
And I sincerely apologize for my behavior. It's not a reflection of who I am, and I do not want that moment to define me.
Yeah, it's funny. Whenever people say that, I always think it's so weird. It's like, you do something, and then you say, the thing that I did is not a representation of who I am. But it is, though, because, like, if you were driving your car, and you're drinking, and you're driving your car, and then you get into an accident, and somebody gets hurt. Okay, so that happens, and then you make an apology on your way to jail. Okay. And you're like, I'm sorry for what my actions caused, and they are not representative of who I am. Like, yes, it is. What it represents is that you were selfish. You were only thinking about yourself. You knew about the risk. You getting home was more important to you than the risk to everyone else. That was a decision you made because of who you are. It's inconvenient that now you have to be remembered by that one particular choice. But that is still your choice. That's a thing that you do, and not everybody does it. Not everybody does it. You might think they do. I've done it before. And I look back and I'm like, I'm lucky. I'm lucky. But had something happened, I'd have had to eat that. You know, people are going to hate me forever. And that's what it's going to be. Like, it was a thing that I did. You apologize and then hope for the best. And that's it. But it is representative of who you are. It's who you are at the time. Now maybe you could be somebody else after that. But that is representative of who you are. You were sensitive. See, that it just means that you were sensitive. You spoke up, somebody said something back, and you spoke. Like, I'm sensitive. You know, people, I don't know why people say that. It's just a weird thing that people say.
So I hope everyone that was offended by that statement can accept my sincerest apologies. And I also want to say, I want to address the concerns that have been raised by many of the residents of Thornton Township. I recently read an article that someone sent me from the South Suburban newspaper. And in that article, it was titled, it was more of a question.
Who is in this room eating chips? Okay? That is so rude. We are trying to hear this woman, and he over there rattling these chips. Just insists on opening this bag right now. Okay?
Thornton Township trustees in the hot seat. And in the article, it highlighted that not one of us trustees had issued a statement or a press release regarding any information that the public has concerns with. We haven't given our role and where we stand, our opinion or concerns or plans to tighten up the situation that the citizens are concerned about. And additionally, it stated, and this was a quote, it said, seriously, if you are not a part of the solution, then you are a part of the problem. And there is definitely a problem at Thornton Township, the person wrote. And I want to acknowledge the concerns that so many of you have been voicing for so long. And I want to assure you that I am committed to improving communication and transparency. My intentions are sincere. I see, hear, and understand your concerns. And I have some of those same concerns. And I'll no longer sit on the board with a quiet voice. I will use my influence to do what's right for the people of Thornton Township. And I understand that the public has lost trust and confidence in us as board members. But I sit here today and say that I will do what's necessary to rebuild that trust and confidence.
Sound like somebody's running for something. Am I the only one getting this feeling? I feel like she's like, yeah, y'all want her out? Can I get in? I hope that ain't what you're trying to do. I hope that you haven't taken this opportunity to put in your bid. I hope that ain't what's happening here. Okay, that's a weird thing to do right after you apologize for talking about old people. Like, that's a weird shift. Oh, and also, if you stand up to her, you're going to get fired, okay? You're going to get fired if you stand up to Tiffany. That's just what it is. So you can try, but you only going to get that one shot. You only get one shot, okay? Eminem.
From my mouth to your ears, I want you to know that I stand with the residents of Thornton Township, and I am committed to being a part of the solution. Thank you for holding me accountable and for your time.
And look at this. Look at this. Look at this dude. The guy behind her, that's Mr. Freeman. Okay? He's been coming in and out of this meeting this whole time, grabbing up people. I'm going to tell you why. Because he knew Tiffany's ass wasn't coming in there. He let them people all sit, but he kept coming in, and he would point at one specific person. He'd be like, come in for a second. They would come out. They would never come back in. Well, everybody who he came in and got, I think, like 3 or 4 people. None of them came back in. And the reason he did that was because he knew she wasn't coming. And there's certain people who he doesn't want to waste the time of. And those are the people who support Tiff. He didn't want to waste their time, have them just sitting there, not knowing that she wasn't coming. But everybody else, they could just sit. They could just sit and talk. He didn't care. So he kept coming in. Now here he is. This was the last time I think he walks in.
Thank you.
There he go. Now he gonna walk over to the girls and start talking. Okay. And then when he goes to try to leave, the people in the audience ask, can I just go home? Is there anything happening today? Is she coming in here? And then he finally just goes ahead and says, the meeting has been canceled. Like, when was he going to say it? When were they going to say it? And she's in the building. It was already confirmed by the other trustees in there. So like, if she wasn't going to come and she knew she wasn't going to come and she was in the building, why didn't she come in and say the meeting is canceled? Why? Why she didn't come in and say it? Why? I'm just saying it was suspicious as balls. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody just in there just killing time at this point. This man right here, may he end up in the federal prison with his tall behind. I wonder how tall he is. He's pretty tall. He's about 6'8". He's a pretty tall being. And this lady just gave her speech. I think she might be running for Tiffany's position when all this is said and done. That's her putting in her bid. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why she probably came to the other meeting and was like trying to bring some kind of positive spin. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know, I'm part of that over there, the township. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, anybody need any help with anything? Anybody need a car wash, some gas money? You know, whatever I can do to win your vote. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't if you don't, you know, understand if you don't. But
No, I mean, my plans were,
okay.
yeah, so.
You like they drifting out one by one, y'all.
I'm sorry.
They drifting out one by
They
one.
done took everybody out. All the department heads left.
Ease it up out of here.
Keith, just tell us it's canceled.
Now, you know.
Just make your announcement.
Yeah, so
See, he was about to just walk out. He was telling her so she could go ahead and go. And then he was just going to walk back out again and have them just sit there until the lights turned out in the building, I guess. But they were like, look, you need to tell us something.
You know, there's every possibility. So, yeah, because we done sat here for an hour. Yes, and I'm pissed.
Why are you wasting our time?
It don't make no.
And he's smiling. Look at this. He over here got this big ass grin on his face. Oh, this is funny. It's going to be funny when the feds take you. Okay, that's why it's going to be hilarious when that happens. It's going to be hilarious. Look at this. He's just a grinning. Just a grinning.
Y'all know that's not right.
I'm sorry, hold on.
This ain't funny.
It's not.
I'm sorry, I thought you was talking to me.
I was talking to her.
How you know this is funny?
I'm fine.
Good.
How about you?
I'm doing well.
Should I go home? Or are we going to meet?
So they're canceling the meeting.
Because of what? Because why?
I do not have the answer to that. I just can't.
You don't know why, but you're going to come in and just say we canceled the meeting. Is it because the building's on fire? I mean, we're canceling the meeting. I can't tell you why. What do you mean? What's that smoke behind me? I don't know. The nerve of he. And she in the building, y'all. She in the building just chilling.
Came out here to
Tell her to come out here and tell us herself.
Yeah,
Now, why would you let her even send you out here without the answer?
All right, cool.
And then here come the police. Y'all settle down. You know what, sir? You didn't know nothing either. Like, all right, settle down, y'all. We've all wasted the shit out of our time, okay? We've all done it. Ain't that something? First thing they do. And why you got all this gear on for this meeting, sir? Tiffany ain't even here. Who is you here to protect?
You didn't know that was going to be canceled before. You all know that. Okay, you want to go to the club?
You're right.
What was this decision made?
I appreciate you guys. Y'all know I do.
She wasn't having the meeting all the time. You know that. She does not appreciate that. He know that. She's back there. Trust me.
Sorry, folks. The meeting has been canceled.
Yeah, we heard that already. Look at you, being right useless. Being right useless. Okay. All right, people, I have an announcement. The meeting has been canceled. Yeah, duh. We heard the other guy say it. Okay? He up here trying to have a purpose. You want a purpose? This dude over here trying to have a purpose. Look, I have a purpose here. My purpose is to tell you guys some shit you already know. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So what a waste. What a waste of absolute and total time. So these people waited for 1 hour for nothing. Moral of the story. Tiff, you suck, okay? You do. You just do. It is what it is, okay? I just saw this and I was kind of curious to see what she was going to be talking about. So thought I'd pop in and see. Yeah, and it turns out it looks like to me that she's just trying to she's looking to be next. She looking to be up next. You know what I'm saying? All right. Y'all behave. Because I'm not going to do it. Absolutely not. Okay? I just can't. I can't. Well, I could, but I don't want to. How about that? Okay? But mama love you. Yes, you do. Ooh. Peace.